Now entering the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 165 pounds, fighting out of fly kickbox and trained by Corey Jagger, Tyler Stapp! Please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 165 pounds, fighting out of Tao of Boxing and trained by Kenny Hill, Quentin Q-Dog Malveaux! Our fifth bout of the evening is brought to you by our silver sponsor, DraftKings.
All right, listen up. No hitting behind the head. Watch your head. Keep watching
All right.
yourself.
I mean,
Touch gloves.
fellas, we have got a strong crowd support from both Stapp and Malveaux.
I think you made him. I think you made it even more German. You said stop.
I said stop.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he doesn't say stop when he gets punched in the face.
Say, hey, stop it, stop it.
Now, I would say the crowd support for Stapp is absolute, or Stapp for that matter, is deafening. Now, these guys, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God!
These punches are moving quick. I don't know if you guys are watching here at home.
Take it easy,
But Q-Dog has got some speed.
Oh my gosh!
Not just with the frequency of the punch, but how quick that is moving.
Now, for the folks at home, Q-Dog, he is a videographer. I'd be afraid to ask for edits. I'd be afraid to ask for revisions by the way that he is absolutely tossing it right now.
Oh, buddy.
Oh my God. Now we're seeing a warning. Just generally, these guys are moving. These guys are moving fast, right? They're wow.
That would have been lethal.
Now we're seeing them just kind of go head to head at times. Totally normal for them to see it.
Ooh.
But oh my goodness, the combinations that Q-Dog is landing right now is great. We are seeing some good head movement from Stapp and some good footwork as well. But we are seeing these moments where he's planting his feet solid and swinging for the fences. I think Q-Dog just might have him outmatched when there's a true firefight.
I think that's the thing, is that right now Q-Dog firepower is pretty hard for him to match. Pretty hard to match. Now, as this is moving, we're going to see where the endurance of each of these fighters go. Now, I mean, the frequency of those punches is slowing down. Stapp is definitely throwing punches that count, but when Q-Dog is connecting, woof.
Now we saw that, I hate to say we predicted it, Matty, but that adrenaline dump from the guys is always something you can expect.
Definitely, they come out really swinging, and now we're starting to slow down a little bit. We Stapp with a great connection, really evening this fight out.
My guys want to fight for 10 seconds so bad.
They say, what if we just go really hard for 10?
Wow.
Ref is allowing that tie-up to stay for a little while as it's moving. I believe that's one of the big things. As long as they're able to move, there is still some jostling.
Now they're working out of it.
It's not just a slow hug.
Now, we've seen fights that we've described as active so far.
Yes.
I would describe this fight as physical, which also falls under that umbrella.
Yes.
But we're seeing not only footwork, we're seeing high velocity, high intensity punches, and we're seeing people getting in each other's faces and truly pushing each other.
I wouldn't say if I was looking at that, I would say that was a pretty even decision between both of them. Really started out
Pretty even rounds. Pretty
in
even
Q-Dog's
rounds.
favor, but Stapp really came back in the last 20 seconds, connecting when it mattered, getting some of those really good, strong hits, starting to push back and steer the fight. That's really where you start to see that difference is who's in control, who's the one directing where things are going. I think they went back and forth on that.
If you're Q-Dog and you saw Stapp being able to weather the storm that you put on him, truly put on him,
Yep.
what are you thinking going into the second round? How are you approaching this round knowing that he weathered the storm
You
the
say
first
you got to
time?
shut him down fast. You say, I'm not going to let you make this into a bore of attrition. If you can make good shots that happen quick,
Now
that's when you get it.
We're seeing some solid high blocks from Q-Dog there when Stapp's putting on the pressure. It's great
Agreed.
to see, but we are seeing a little bit of some sloppy punches on the way out of it. But it's normal, right? These fighters have been training for 7 months, but how much ring experience do they have at this level throwing
Agreed.
punches full speed? It's like watching somebody throw a pitch. You're not throwing 99 every time. This is when you come in to the major leagues. You throw 99. You're throwing 75 normally.
Absolutely. And you're starting to see from both fighters that decrease in the speed. Like there is still, I would say, like a decent amount of frequency from both red and blue, but the speed at which that punch is moving is starting to slow down a lot.
Now,
it's moving and it's slower, you're able to dodge, but also your reflexes are slowing down as this whole thing goes. That fatigue sets in, you're a little jarred, everything slows down.
I really like the way that we saw Stapp just a moment ago kind of hop to the left to his jab side and then sneak a jab in under the guard of Q-Dog. And we're seeing some more success from Stapp here. I wonder if we did see Q-Dog gas out in that first round.
I mean, I just saw it right here.
Mouth breathing.
Mouth breathing, and the hands are low. You can start to see somebody's tired when that guard starts to drop. That guard
and the chin starts going up to get more air in, right?
Breathing like a carp, Drew.
Now they're breathing like a carp. Now there's some solid contact from Q-Dog just to show that he can still do it whenever he wants. But there's a drill that sometimes they do in the boxing gym where they teach you to keep your chin low by putting a water bottle, a tennis ball under that chin, and the entire round you fight, you gotta pinch it down to your chest to make sure it doesn't fall out.
Smart moving.
Right? It's a way to make sure that you're keeping your jaw strong and to make sure you're taking care of yourself.
You don't want to leave that puppy out asking her a landing, right?
And it's a good reminder for the both fighters here that when they get tired, right, if they lift that chin to the sky, that's sudden death, right? That's a tough time. It even opens up when you take a jab there. You're feeling more of that recoil in your spine and your neck and beyond. So I might want to see, if I'm in the corner, I'm saying pull that chin down to the chest on both sides because they both can clearly throw.
I would say that right now, this is an evenly contested match. I wouldn't say that there is like, this is really, if both fighters are able to make it through this third round, this will come down to the officials. It's going to take some time for them as well.
Honestly,
they are scoring each one of these shots.
I mean, these guys are both throwing punches like Sammy Sosa.
You ever seen Pac-Man?
On your phones.
Now I'm seeing a very enthusiastic corner of Q-Dog right now. Just, I think, getting the energy up to say, hey, this is not a sure thing, right?
You have to.
We have to work.
Come out quick.
We
hands
have
up,
to
hands
work.
up. There we go.
Now,
both parties, hands up. That speed of the punches is still a little on that slower side.
If I had to guess, the red corner for Stapp here, for Tyler, told him to come in and say, hey, you need to be first. And what that means is going into the center, maybe taking over the center, putting your foot over the halfway first, and then throwing that jab to make contact. Set the tone.
Yeah.
And we saw him do that.
When you are able to do that, you control the tone from the beginning. You're steering that ship. Regardless of whatever your coach said to you in the corner, when you start taking hits, things start to change. Right now, we're getting that tie-up. All right.
Yeah, we are seeing.
Ref's going to separate.
We're
People are
seeing
getting
both
tired.
fighters, right? Exactly to your point. Oh, that was a cute little boink right on the chin there.
Ref's going to start pulling this apart again. We're starting to see that chin, that head come down.
Right. they're starting to, they're both kind of have the body language of like a toddler wading into like shallow waves at the gym. But Q-Dog is making a statement right now and still piecing it together. Combinations are going to be the key for both of them. And we're seeing both of them try to put that together.
Oh, right there. What? If you look at the knees on both of them, they're starting to cave in, right? You ever gone camping?
Wobbly.
You ever gone camping and it starts to rain on you and the tent starts to sag?
Oh, yeah.
Just like that.
You got saggy tent knees.
We're going to see. Right now, I think the frequency of the hits from Stapp is up, but the
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa.
I did not. I was just about to say, but when Q-Dog connects, it counts. I was about 2 seconds shy. And that's standing 8 count for Stapp.
And this will finish off this round as well. Wow, body language not looking great.
I think that might have been what it took to get that last score in, yeah? That last score in.
I agree.
The fact that he was able to take that opponent all the way to the floor. We're gonna see what the officials have to say now.
Wow. Now, if I'm Stapp, I'm a little worried by how that last standing 8 count would affect me on the scorecards.
I think that it was really starting to go his way that last round. Like we were saying, those saggy knees, that body language from Q-Dog was really not going his way.
Yeah.
But that full knockdown definitely will be affecting scoring.
Well, let's be honest, right? A standing 8 count doesn't seal the deal.
Never.
Right? It never seals the deal, but it definitely is significant. So it does make this difficult to say. If I'm Stapp, I want that standing 8 count back for sure.
Absolutely.
But it doesn't take away from the effort that both of them. Again, another round where I want the shoulders of both of these guys.
Look at those boys.
Oh my
Sounds
gosh.
like we got to get boxing, bud.
Honestly, well, I know we got to get back in the gym.
Work on that. Work on that shoulder lean. Very curious how this one's going to go. I think out of everything tonight, this is the one that I actually don't know. I've had a prediction and an opinion for most of this, but right here, for our 5th match of the night, I feel like this is truly a toss-up.
It's true. I've yet to make an opinion about any of these toss-up fights because you really don't know how it's going to go. The fact that it's taking a little bit longer means that deliberation's really going on.
Absolutely.
I mean, think about this for the folks at home. If you're in that official's chair, you are actively, while the round's going on, taking stock of all of these factors.
Yep.
Factors that, like, obviously there's no infographic on the screen right now, but there are several factors like ring generalship and pressure and shots landed, significant shots landed. All of these things matter. It's not just simply hit or not get hit. We're going to hear how it goes
Boxing
now.
fans, let's
but
hear
it's a hard
for
job.
these brave
It's a hard job. I wouldn't want that job.
Toe to toe from bell to bell. After 3 rounds, we go to our judges' scorecard for a split decision, declaring your winner out of the red corner, Tyler Stapp.
Safe to say there is a mixed reaction in the crowd.
Mixed reaction indeed.
Mixed reaction indeed. We hear,
Boxing fans, don't miss the
Interesting.
chance
Very
to enter
interesting.
into the DraftKings free to